hold on. Hold on. Why don't you get off the bike? Did we talk before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have, I forgot your name. Do you have an
Will.
ID again?
I do.
I know we talked about this before.
I do.
Same kind of thing. But
And the
if you're
exact
gonna,
same thing happened with the car coming behind me, getting upset, and there's a lot of traffic and foot traffic in these bike things that are very difficult to get around with all the stairs on it. So I'd come this way, is it normal? But of course, both times I've been with you.
Right.
And the car behind me aggressively came up, honking me, tried to, literally, if you saw someone else, I was minding my own business, there's not enough room in the lane for a car and a bike, so I'm entitled to the entire lane.
well,
If you read the code, I am.
no, you're not.
I
You
am.
have to stay as far to the right as possible.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
Read it. It's practicable.
If
You said possible. It's not possible.
if you're gonna travel on this, you gotta be. If you're gonna go at a speed that's impeding traffic, you have
I'm
to
not.
pull to the side of the road.
Which I don't. You said possible, and that's incorrect.
You're pulling. You were impeding traffic because there was about 8 cars over there.
I was slowing for the stop sign.
There's about 8 cars. There.
There's 8 cars there now with no bikes there. What I'm saying is I was slowing for the stop sign. There's 8 cars because there's a lot of traffic on this road. And I was going to flow traffic. I was right behind the car that was in front of me until I saw you, and I put my brakes on to try to get your attention because the car behind me was threatening me and my daughter.
If you're gonna travel on this road, you gotta travel as close as possible to the right side of the lane.
And that's incorrect. If you read the code,
100% correct.
can you show me the code?
Lower traffic is supposed to stay as far to the right as possible.
And that's incorrect. It's practicable, not possible. Possible is that I can ride that close to the side of the road, and that's not safe, but that's possible.
It's not safe. Neither is driving on this road.
And that's why you get in the middle of the road, because in a narrow road, when a car and a bike can't share, I'm just trying to educate you and try to explain to you why I got
I know.
there.
I'm familiar with the code.
The code says you must be as far to the right as is practicable, and one of the exceptions is if the road is too narrow for a car and a bicycle to share safely, the bicyclist is allowed to take the entire lane, which means I can be in the middle of the road, and it doesn't matter if the car behind me gets set.
Why would you want to continuously put yourself in that position?
I'm trying to avoid all the people that are walking down the road over there, but it doesn't matter. It's that if the cars behave themselves, then everybody's good.
Okay.
I'm traveling down here the exact same speed.
And I'm not gonna argue. I'm just saying what I saw was 8 cars traveling behind you. They're traveling right in the middle of the roadway.
But there are 8 cars right here.
Uh,
And there's no cycling. It's because of the traffic. It wasn't because of me. It was because there's a lot of traffic here today. When I go down certain roads, there's 100 cars behind me because I'm passing the cars because of traffic. But you're saying that the rule is I have to stay as far to the right as is possible.
yes.
You said it's possible.
Yes.
And you're saying that that is what the code
Yes.
says.
Slow traffic.
And you've got
stays
that,
on the
right,
side of
Gabby?
the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Yes.
And I think, and do you have a card?
I do have a car.
Okay, and you have, I guess there's a police chief or someone in
Yeah,
this that I can talk to.
if you
And
have-
maybe he can educate the police
If
department.
you have a section in mind, I would actually really like to go over that.
And you have an email on here?
There's an email on there. If you
I
have
will
one
send you. I will send you I will find the code in the section. And I'm sure you must have it. You have something in the code in your car?
Yeah, I'll go over it.
Can we look at it?
I've gone over it before.
I'd love to go over it with you. And
You know the section off the top of your head?
you know,
book's about that
to
thick.
tell you the truth, I usually have it with me, but I don't have my bag. But the rule is practical. And the reasons you're allowed to move out is either obstruction to the road, passing another cyclist, or the road being too narrow for a car and a cyclist to share safely in that width. And so narrow roads is impossible. There are a lot of roads around here that are too narrow for a car and a bike. And that allows the cyclist to be, not only does he have to be as far away as practical, he can be in the middle of the road because it makes it safer for the cyclist. And you're saying I shouldn't be out there, but
I'm saying it's not smart to be on that, especially on that road with your daughter here.
But what I'm saying is by being in the middle of the lane, it detracts and it keeps the driver a little more aware. He sees me, and he's less likely to go around me when he has to put himself at risk to go in the lane.
Okay.
And if he comes down here his usual speed, he's not wasting any time. I'm going to catch up to the car at the next stop sign, and he's not slowing down. They've just been out of shape to be behind me. And I think you'll read the code and find it says practicable, and the definition of practical is not possible. It's not as far as the right. You're making me,
I don't know
putting me in jeopardy. You put me and my daughter in danger by making me do that. And I think last time we talked about that, you just didn't care. You just
I did care. I said this.
but you should have looked it up last time. Why didn't you look it up
I
last
did look
time?
it up last time.
Then you
I
should have
don't
read it.
recall the recording, but I spoke to my supervisor about it.
But possible and practical is a world apart. It's a world apart, and it's a difference between safe and not safe. It really is, and that's the reason it's in the code, is to make an exception for cyclists to get them down the road safely. It isn't to make the cars. It isn't for cars to get around me. It isn't to make the cars, to make them to make it. My job is to be safe. It's not my job to make them get to where they want to go faster. They can be patient. Look, there's 8 cars there right now, and not a cyclist in sight. Why? Because of the traffic.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to do some extra traffic enforcement on this lane, on this road, this general area, and I'll make judgments. If you can find that code, I would like to take a look at
And I
it.
think if you went
I don't
down,
know I don't know the code off the top of my head, and are you aware of the code off the top of your head?
But next time I put it my cell phone silent. But I bet if you went down to the end of this road at Fairfax and sat there,
Right.
and the next time a cyclist goes down this road, wait a couple cars and follow him, I think you'll find that the driver will be aggressive behind that rider for no reason, but they're going to get down the road at the same time.
I've seen them all day actually, and it's been going pretty
Right,
well.
but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's the car. It's not my fault. It's the car's fault. And to stop me and question me when I was telling you that this car was trying to assault me, and you just ignored that.
I had to turn around. I asked, can you guys just pull
You
the
could
side of
have
the road?
told him to pull aside also.
Yeah, I was kind of blocking traffic. That's why you guys.
Well, I
just
stopped
decided to
traffic. You could have asked him to move over, which we would have both stopped here. He would have yelled at me, and you could have pulled out the code and explained it to him. I know you're not willing to pull it out now, but we can find it pretty quick. I'm sure the code is written up in a way that you can find it. There must be an index that says bicycle. I think you can find it. All right, you know what? I'll email it to you,
I appreciate it.
and then you'll have my email address, and you can reply back and let me know that you got it and you understand. And I'll call the police station, explain to the chief or whoever it is in charge that if it's, kind of what I said, that I think the police need to be better educated. It's a 5-minute conversation that cyclists are allowed to be here. This is the rule, and watch out for aggressive drivers. Seriously.
We all have to share the road, but when possible or practical, you have to stay as close to the right side of the road.
Practical? Yes, but the definition of practical is not possible. It's not as far the right.
We're starting to impede traffic and slowing up the regular flow of traffic.
But I'm not.
The regular flow of traffic. It's a very vague concept. I understand that.
I know, but the thing is the idea of a cyclist being out there, the only requirement they're supposed to do is to move along. I can't go 45, but I'm allowed to be in the middle of the road. It's a 45-mile-an-hour road if that's the only way I can go, and I'm allowed to be there. And if cars have to slow down, they can wait until it's safe to pass, and they can pass. The fact that there's cars on the side of the road and they can't pass, they're just going to live with it for a couple blocks. Honestly, it's my safety is paramount over there.
And this is just another suggestion. You can take that route, but if safety is your ultimate goal, I suggest Anselmo Avenue.
But you have to understand.
It's a bicycle route.
Right, but you have to enforce the laws fairly. And if someone is running up my butt on their car and trying to assault me and trying to intimidate me,
nobody's trying to assault you.
You didn't see it. That's twice I've been through
Did
here. Did you see him go around? And he slowed. When he got in front of me, he slammed on his brakes and forced me to stop. I'm telling you, it happened. And so you don't see it, but I'm telling you it happens, and it probably happens more than just today. I'm not going to be the only one that happens to.
It happens a lot.
And so maybe you need to educate, and maybe you need to do some education to drivers as well, and at least educate your fellow officers to understand the rules, because I think you don't quite understand them. And it's ridiculous to not understand them, but then lecture someone.
I'm familiar with the laws and the vehicle code, but if you find the vehicle code that I don't know off the top of my head, if you're aware of a vehicle code, please email me the
I'll paste it in there, and then you can look it up if you don't trust what I kept saying.
No, I
But
don't
in a
trust
town
you.
like this with many cyclists, you really should be aware of what the real rules are. Because you go day and day and day and day and day, and you obviously, I think, aren't up to speed on the rules, and yet you keep pulling cyclists over and you start lecturing us on what you think the rules are, and it's not.
Oh, I'm gonna help this gentleman.
Okay,
But,
Gabby, you ready?
Yeah.
We're done here, and